It's now 11 minutes before 7. The latest shark video is getting a lot of play on social media. Take a look at this. We can't stop watching it. Mick Fanning of Australia was waiting for a wave during a competition in South Africa when a shark attacks him. It's pretty incredible. He was actually able to fight it off by punching the fish in the back, then swims away and waits for a jet ski to pick him up. Fanning amazingly wasn't hurt, but that shark got as close as severing a leg rope from Fanning's surfboard.
It's still amazing. I think we've watched it like a dozen times now, just between on the internet and here in the studio, and still amazing every time you see it. A very good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau. We're just getting started with nonstop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And our top story this morning, people in Fargo could find out later today if their city property taxes will be going down.
City Commissioner Tony Gehrig is pitching a plan to drop them by 20%, and his proposal could be decided at tonight's meeting. Several homeowners we talked with support the cuts, which Gehrig says he's been proposing since his election. A few neighbors were concerned, though, about what would be cut if taxes were lowered. But he says the money won't be coming out of the general budget. In fact, because of rising sales taxes, he believes the budget will increase by 2%.
In my estimations, we still have plenty of money in our budget to hire more officers, to remodel fire departments, to pay our employees, to hire new employees, to fix roads, and all those things.
If the proposal passes, you'll see the change on your bill next year. Fargo City Commission meets tonight at 5 p.m. at City Hall.
Coming up on 6:51, time for weather and traffic on the ones. We start with meteorologist Mick Kerr, who all morning has been bringing us some great news of a great Monday.
That's right. And so I got at the start of the show, I said I got the most challenging job here at the station today, trying to figure out how to say nice day. But the truth is, I have the best job in the station today, talking about an awesome weather day that'll get us well into the 70s, but not 80s. No 80s today. Isolated rain shower possible up in the northeast corner of North Dakota. But other than that, a northwest breeze, maybe 15, gusting occasionally to about 20 to 25. Too breezy for some momentarily, but for most everybody, sunny, mild, dry, mid to upper 70s. North-northwest wind 15, gusting occasionally to 20 to 25. Ditto for being at the lakes. Wow. Sunshine, mild, dry, northwest wind creating some waves. Northwest Minnesota, partly sunny to mostly sunny. Northwest wind again 15 to 20. Well, computer is thinking upper 60s, Lake of the Woods, Red Lake, Bemidji, over to the Walker area, but we should get into the low 70s there. And mostly 70s with an isolated shower under a partly to mostly sunny sky in northeastern North Dakota. There goes the last of the rain, the last of the cloud cover in the southern end of the valley. Part of the rain and thunderstorms that went through southwestern Minnesota, western Iowa, eastern Nebraska, all part of a major weather outbreak, severe weather outbreak that'll be mostly over in western Kentucky. And these storms dumping flooding rains on Kansas City this morning are on the way there. Here's our temperatures again, mostly in the upper 50s to the low 60s. Grand Forks at 59, northwest wind at 12, beautiful blue sky. Ditto Fargo Moorhead, west wind at 6 and 59. In time for a traffic update now, here's Al Ahmed.
Morning, Mick. Good morning, everyone. I'm on Interstate 29 northbound, and we have traffic backups. The traffic is backing up onto westbound Interstate 94 for folks wanting to get onto northbound I-29 again. Work zone very, very busy this morning. Heavy traffic. Speed limit here is 40 miles an hour. I'm just approaching 12th Avenue North. I guess we're at 7th Avenue North right now, and the traffic is basically bumper to bumper, pretty darn thick. Again, speed limit here is 40 miles an hour. And we have to move over to the shoulder to drive on, so we have 2 lanes of traffic there. 2 quick reminders for you. Starting tonight at 6 o'clock, westbound Interstate 94, road work going on in Moorhead. They're going to fix the 20th Street Bridge. Starts at 6, goes till 6 tomorrow morning, and that'll be the case all week long. And starting at 8 o'clock this morning, about an hour from now, the 12th/15th Avenue North bridge between Fargo and Moorhead, that's going to be shut down for a week as well. On 12th Avenue North, in North Fargo, Willamette Valley Today traffic.
6:53, and we are following some breaking news this morning in Turkey. CNN is reporting at least 27 people have been killed and 100 others wounded in an explosion in Turkey. Word is coming from the country's interior ministry about what they are calling a terrorist attack.
Also breaking, a fiery scene before dawn today in Texas after two barges collided in the Houston Ship Canal. This is a live look now at firefighters still watering down the vessels. The U.S. Coast Guard says a fire is now out and no injuries were reported, but it's not clear yet if either barge is leaking any petroleum products. Lawmakers in the Valley get their chances this week to talk with North Dakota's new higher ed chancellor.
Mark Hagerod is holding 7 sessions around the state. He'll be in Grand Forks today and is making stops in Fargo and Jamestown tomorrow. He says that he wants to better understand stakeholder concerns and ideas, as well as getting input about higher education in North Dakota. Some people in Valley City came to the rescue of a North Dakota National Guard member just before his SUV went up in flames. Police say the soldier was pulling a trailer with his Suburban on I-94 when he noticed a burning smell.
After he pulled over in Valley City, some other people stopped, helped him detach the trailer, then pulled everything out of the burning vehicle. Police believe the fire was caused by some sort of mechanical issue.
People in Fargo-Moorhead gathered yesterday to honor the 5 military members who lost their lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee last week. More than 40 people lined the Veterans Memorial Bridge for a candlelight vigil. They shared stories of military service or military connections, then held a moment of silence in honor of the victims.
Some bikers in Jamestown hit the streets yesterday for a ride to help silence the stigma of suicide and mental illness. More than 140 riders traveled about 100 miles in remembrance of loved ones lost.
Monty Rodacker and his wife Cindy lost their son Jason to suicide, and now they're part of this event that advocates for more education about mental illness. Suicide is the 11th leading cause of death in the country and the 9th leading cause of death in North Dakota. Well, coming up later this week, Valley News Live will be later next week, I should say, 1 week from today. Valley News Live will be riding the rails, and we might be headed to a town near you.
Yeah, we want you to join us as we hop on board the Red River Valley and Western Railroad next Monday and Tuesday. We're going to be doing our newscast live from a train, and we'll be stopping in 8 towns, starting with Breckenridge during the Valley today on Monday. We move on to Kindred for North Dakota Today, Castleton at noon, and Lisbon for our evening newscast.
Now on Tuesday, we're going to be live on the Valley today from Lemoore, then making stops in Verona, Oaks, and Gwinner throughout the rest of the day. If you want to stop by and say hi, we'd love to see you. We'll have a meet and greet, and we want to hear what you think about your community.
Valley News Live, riding the rails Monday and Tuesday. That's July 27th and 28th.
Also a big event going on this week in the Fargo-Moorhead area. Yes, Fargo, one of 12 cities around the country selected to host a Navy Week.
Yeah, and things are getting started already. One of the big things tonight, a band performance, and wrapping up, of course, with the Fargo Air Show and the Blue Angels this coming weekend. The Valley Today's Christy Larson joins us live from downtown Fargo, and you've been snapping selfies with the sailors this morning.
That's right, Lisa, and that's exactly what they want you to do. When you see these men and women in those white uniforms around town, take a picture with them, tweet it out with that hashtag #selfie-with-a-sailor, and they're going to pick a few people to win some Fargo Air Show tickets. But I am joined now this morning by Commander Scott Bartram, and let's talk about why it's so important to have Navy Week right here in Fargo.
Well, we have 74 active drilling reservists that actually live in Fargo and North Dakota, Minnesota, and they come once a month and drill at the Navy Operational Support Center, and we just want to get the word out that we're here. The other thing is just, of course, the Navy outreach to let people know about the Navy in case they didn't know anything before, so that's why we're here. The biggest thing tonight is the Fargo Theater. Starting at 7 p.m. is the kickoff ceremony. It's open to the public, so please come out, enjoy, have fun with us, and get to know the Navy in Fargo. The doors open at 6 p.m., I believe, so yeah.
And also there's kind of an anniversary as well. It's the 100-year anniversary.
Yes, the Navy Reserve is celebrating the 100th anniversary, and on Friday we're having a celebration at the NOSC. That's for our Navy veterans, reserve veterans, and our boss, the Chief of Navy Reserve, Vice Admiral Robin Braun. She's going to be out here, hopefully, to help us celebrate and get to speak at the air show on Saturday. We're going to have all of our Navy reservists go over there in the afternoon just before the Blue Angels perform, and we'll stand up and we'll get to introduce ourselves and have fun at the air show. So that's...
I mean, so many different events. Again, there's more than 75 that are happening right here throughout the FM community. So you can go and check out the whole list of things. Again, there's everything from some story time at the libraries to the concert that kicks it off tonight. We have it all up on valleynewslive.com. Just go and click on that hot button. And Kyle and Lisa, I think if you see, I think I'm kind of an honorary member of a sailor. Not an official sailor, but maybe just an honorary member.
A fun week of activities for sure. Christy Larson reporting live in downtown Fargo, where they're kicking off Navy Week a little bit later tonight.
Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Americans go through 300 million of these a day.
The answer, sandwiches. If you want to take part in our question of the morning, just head to our Valley News Live Facebook page.
All right, we're sandwiched in between some heat and humidity of last week and coming later this week. But for this morning, we start upper 50s, low 60s on the way to the mid to upper 70s. Pleasantly mild, warm, dry, beautiful day.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Monday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.